You got cut off there.
Everyone can have inspiration because I was late.
Ooh, yeah.
Yay.
I have one from last week.
They can stack now.
They stack to your player level, I believe.
Wasn't it like some modifier or something? Oh no, player level.
Total character level.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh. Where should I keep track of that?
Do you see in your character sheet core at the right side there are some stuff where other resources or class resources?
Ah, I see.
You can also add with a plus sign under there a new row, and then, for example, I put them in there. Can also change the name and everything.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah.
So, who's going to do the recap?
I'm voting for Varys.
I'm voting for Shadow. I don't want to do it.
Well, you call.
Alrighty. I guess I will do it then.
Oh. That wasn't my intention.
So last session, freshly meeting up from our various acquisitions of rank sheets, we head back to Varys's lodging, and he tells us about a job that Vecna has for him, one that involves breaking into Strahd's place and gathering something from him, of which we have still not been told what the item is. Some of us got we all got some upgrades to our armor, as well as some items and our looks. And I went and did a lot of research. Volpes and Varys went to a spell lab to work on some new things, and Shadow, I believe, checked in on the Thieves Guild after making sure that Volpes and Varys were thoroughly into whatever they were working on. And then he met up with me at the library. We got a message from Nathan, and I have sent one back. And Shadow and I continued there until nightfall, where we headed back, grabbed some food, and went to check on the spell lab. The door was locked, so we just returned to the lodging for the night. As far as whatever went on with you in the spell lab, I have no idea. So feel free to fill us in.
Oh, you didn't hear about the barrier?
Not properly, no.
All right. So after Shadow gave Varys the 2 necklaces of non-detection, Varys, wanting to make sure that Volpes wasn't interrupted while casting Simulacrum, he locked the door. That went on for a few more hours until Volpes wanted to speak to another mage about creating time dilation using his time-space barrier. He ended up meeting Ippis, who is the head of all of the mages. Ippis recognized who Volpes was, summoned Alice, and also strongly spoke against using time magic, saying that it was extremely dangerous and it was often pointless. And he then when Alice came, she asked Varys if that was the actual Volpes, to which he said yes. And Volpes then thought Alice was trying to kill him multiple times, counterspelled multiple spells until Alice finally had enough to just time stop everything and figure out what was going on, and then proceeded to give Vulpus advice on whether or not using the spell with the proper power source, what that would do. And that was pretty much what happened in the meeting.
Yep, that captures up pretty much everything. Alright, Faris.
Wasn't that something
So,
with a heart?
well, yeah, Vulpes gave Alice K's heart. Hiccup.
Hey. Might be important for later.
Alright, Faris, what would you like to do?
Change the map.
I guess I'm going to take Vulpus back to the room we were staying, so I can go see if Shadow returned, because I want to speak to him about something.
Okay, you get back there.
Hi, you two. Food is in the fridge if you want some.
All right.
Get to you.
I'm gonna, I guess, eat some food, and then once I do that, I'm going to pull Shadow aside once I make sure that Vulpus isn't going to do anything stupid.
I can entertain them for the moment.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank
the
you.
Yu-Gi-Oh cards back, so...
Oh, cool. I definitely want to make a Yu-Gi-Oh deck at some point.
I have my cat-themed deck.
Yeah, I'm probably going to make either a spellcaster or a dragon-themed deck. Maybe
Meow
both.
Reborn.
I think dragon-themed is shotgun for Rail.
All right,
Rail's just walking around with her blue eyes deck.
Oh no, she's turning into Kaiba.
I've got to be powerful somehow.
Okay, fine. I'll make the spellcaster deck.
Vulpus uses their divine gift for Shadow for Blood Pact.
Okay,
Yep.
while Rails so Vulpus and I just saw Alice.
Oh no. Please tell me it didn't go that bad.
Other than
a question
Alice
before that, why are you locking the fucking door?
We did not. Well, I didn't want Vulpus to be interrupted while he was casting a spell.
Yeah, please don't do that anymore.
After the whole Alice thing, I don't really want to be in Celestia. Just because I have not had good interactions with the founders.
Don't know if we have, like, you already interacted with her now and you're still here, so I don't think it will get that much worse for you.
I don't want to take my chances. Vulpus gave Alice a dragon heart.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Also
concerning. That we can't stop her from doing anything.
Is there any chance that Rail overhears?
With my 13 passive perception?
Well, there's only 3 rooms to this house.
I am keeping Vulpes entertained right now, so...
Vulpes is loud.
Your call.
Roll me a perception check.
Ooh.
Okay.
Fancy.
Okay.
Yeah,
we are now determining the fate of the universe.
Oh, look at that. No, I'm very distracted.
Do we have to roll stealth or something?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm not particularly stealthy right now. I'm just listening to what you have to say.
Alice also, aside from easily decoding Vulpus's spellbook, Alice also gave Vulpus some advice regarding a space time barrier spell that he had.
See a shiver go down my whole body. Yes.
I'm guessing the first time he used it, nothing good came of that.
You notice something different about, like, Rel and me? Like, how we are a little bit older?
We're also, quick question. Wasn't your fur originally black?
Yeah.
Yes, the wizard over here.
Yeah,
Very
so
perceptive.
just as a quick reminder, like, hair turns bright or white if you stay too long in the sun.
Okay, so, did Vulpus, I don't know, use the mage stone to, cast the spell and you got stuck in essentially daylight for years?
11 years.
That explains so much.
11 years of
Mhm.
full daylight and then about 5 years of mediocre daylight.
Oh wait, was it 16 years in total?
Yep.
I thought it was 11.
It
I
was
did.
11.
I think it was 11 years in total, you said.
Because I spent 5 years in the peace domain and then 11 in the, so 16 total for me in the two,
Yeah.
between the two.
Yep. You're correct.
Okay, because that would
Oh,
have been
yeah.
a little bit different.
Yeah, I think then we would play it a little different. Okay. That was
Okay.
just
I did not want to comment about your age because that's disrespectful. Glad we got that answered.
Yeah, okay. If you have anything else to ask, just ask if you notice something. But just for
Okay, so I,
clarification, like, we are not good to go with that time barrier dilation barrier
yeah.
thing.
Okay,
And
so it was a good thing I told Vulpus no.
yes, please, like, I don't think we can keep him from doing it again forever, but maybe for the like, we are out of that thing for 4 days.
Okay.
Maybe wait another week until doing it again.
So aside from what you wanted to do in Celestia, was there any other place you wanted to go?
The next few days I wanted to go to Lewin's a second time. Like, just Volpus had commissioned this spell lab there, I think, and if we have some time we might need it, so I wanted to grab it before we go to that fucking mission.
Wanted to, I guess, go there quickly?
Yeah, I'm not planning on staying there for more than 1 or 2 hours.
Yeah, all right.
Maybe check up on
you,
1 or 2 people, but
could
that's
you
nothing. That's nothing more than a collection mission.
could you give me an hour? I want to do a ritual and check myself and Vulpus over because I want to be.
What do you want to do?
I want to check if Alice casted any spells on us.
Oh, okay, you can do that. I don't
Well,
want to go there
lasting
today.
spells.
Like, we got. That was the same day we got out of a barrier. The spell lab needed a week. I think we are 4 days after the. If we could
Okay.
give it the day after tomorrow, I think I'm safe that it's there. I don't know if it's there tomorrow.
Well, it might be useful to at least find out what's going on. And then I would use my daily spell and cast Detect Magic as a ritual to see if Alice put any spells on Vulpus or myself.
You detect a curse on yourself.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh my god.
Am I able to tell what this curse is?
No, but you detect it.
Oh, okay. Do I detect anything on Vulpus?
No, there's nothing on Vulpus.
That's
Are you
concerning.
Are you able to do that for Elle and me too?
Do I notice anything on Shadow or Rail?
There is a curse on Rail.
Okay, and nothing on Shadow?
Nothing on Shadow.
All right. Okay, so Rail and I have curses on us, I guess. You and Vulpus are clean.
Do I notice this going on?
Yeah, I think we would have went back for that.
After the ritual, yeah.
Yep,
It's pretty late at night.
you would have noticed that.
Also. Okay. Does he have to do like one for each of us, or is it just one over?
No,
It's just one
I
card.
did the rituals. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Then he pretty much just walks in the air and he can sense it.
Ah, interesting.
Curses on 2 people. Only one of them met Alice. Maybe somebody else did that.
It would have to be someone we both met.
The list of people is not that big.
Yeah.
So you tell me that I have a curse on me?
Yep. Well, he didn't tell you that.
I'm assuming you would have probably overheard it. 'cause
Yeah, he's within 30
you
feet.
probably overheard Shadow asking.
Okay, what's Vulpes doing right now?
Vulpus
Did
is
they,
pretending to be innocent right now.
Pretending to be innocent?
Yeah, they're not very good at it, apparently.
Did Vulpus do that? Do the whole curse thing?
Hold up, let me get the voice. What? No. Me? Curse you? It's never.
Insight check.
Insight.
Do I even need an insight anymore to know that's a lie?
Exactly. I just want to confirm
Roll
how big of a
insight.
lie it is.
They are telling the truth. They are telling the truth.
Varys, do you know if this curse necessarily has to be malicious?
No, all I know is the curse is, well, present on us.
Hmm.
You might want to take the next day to find out what's up with that.
So, alright, is there anything you wanted to, grab in, Lorenz? So we can do that quickly?
You're going to Lorenz?
Yeah,
Well-
but not tomorrow or today. Like, I'm not going tomorrow or today.
No, Shadow said he wanted to pick something up.
You're gonna burn it to
Yeah.
the ground.
I'm burning something to the ground? That's not my style. Like, yeah, I wanted to visit shortly and grab something that Volp has paid for, and we want to get before going to that mission. I
Do you know how?
I know you would also like to go there, but like somebody should stay here, and I don't think everybody should go.
Well, have you done everything? Like, have you done everything you wanted to do in Celestia?
You really want to get grabbed by Vecna and the winds? Or picked
No,
up
I
by
just don't
him?
want to be here specifically.
Okay. Might need to do some stuff, but I can do that tomorrow. I at least need one more day here.
All right. I guess I would.
But what is your plan like after the winds?
After Lorenz, well, after we visit there, I basically just wanted to deal with the whole Strahd thing first, and then.
Oh, so you want to, after we went there, just...
Yeah, I don't really have any other plans.
I think
And
Volpus wanted to do something for a longer time.
I know Vulpus wanted to spend the 13 days in the spell lab, but I don't really want to be losing essence every hour.
It's not that much, so we can do that, but if we grab the spell lab, we could do that somewhere else. Like, what exactly is... If Vecna picks us up, what are we going to do after that?
Well, okay, Meta, did any of us look up the time until the next red moon?
Nope.
Would I have found anything about red moons in my research on Strahd?
Let's see. Nothing other than the moon is always full in Barovia.
Okay.
Although from your previous reading you would have known that the red moon is basically a 2-year cycle. And the next one is scheduled for either at the end of this year, celestial year, or at the start of the next one.
I relay this information.
Okay, so we would have about a year to get in, steal it, and get back to the exit point.
Okay.
I also don't really want to tell you what the objective is in Celestia, just because this is
in
built
Celestia?
by the founders, and who knows what they could listen in on.
Ah, okay. You mean that? Okay. Now I understand.
Yeah.
Sure. It's just... It's a complicated thing. Like, I'm not that worried about the XP stuff. Yeah, essence stuff. Just...
Yeah.
It's bad, but it's not that big of a deal, and like, this place is basically the best source we have for first-hand information, second-hand equipment.
So what exactly did you want to I mean, like, what did you want to do tomorrow?
Main things are I thought about maybe grabbing the spell storing rings from somewhere to get myself equipped with like counter spells.
Do you know of any place that has affordable, like you could get equipment for affordable magic items for affordable prices?
The Thieves Guild sells items, but I don't really know if they are affordable to you. Like, I think tier 2 magic items are expensive, around 50,000 gold or something. Maybe Celestial credits are a little bit cheaper, but with Celestial credits it's a little bit cheaper, but didn't really try that. I know there's a market tent, but there was a big line and I didn't want to wait in line. So I went somewhere else.
Want to go to the market tent tomorrow to see what's going on?
I don't have to wait alone in line. It's much more bearable.
Yeah. Because I don't. Last time I was in a Celestial market, they kind of just took the items without, like, your money without.
Oh yeah, they did that. Oh, I want to see if they still do that. I want to see if they still can do that. That's going to be interesting. Yeah, let's go to the market tent tomorrow. I'm in for that. And if we don't know what do you want to grab there?
The only things I can really think of are items that help improve stealth, but that's about it.
Shadow's archenemy, gnomes.
I don't know what gnomes can do, but what can?
They're the ones who are sneaking your stuff.
They are the ones who took the money. And even with that fact, James, you're incorrect. My arch enemy are kobolds.
Is that just because of Kay eating your tail so many times?
K and the second one.
You mean K and K?
Yeah, K and K. How could I forget that they all were named K?
Well, at least you have your tail back.
I'm not quite sure if that's a good thing.
Speaking of that resulted from Vecna's chrysalis. Did you... What did it feel like for you?
Don't know. Not bad.
There was...
I think the easiest thing I could say, refreshed.
Nothing, like while you were inside, nothing hurt at all?
Not really. Did something for you hurt?
Very briefly. I'm gonna look over at Volpez and ask them, what about you? Anything feel off? James.
Basically asking you now.
Wait, were you asking Volpez or Varus?
Volpez.
Ah. Not really. Why? Did something hurt you?
And you, Varus?
As the I don't think so. God, this is me, the player, not remembering the description for it, at least for Varus.
History check IRL.
Yeah.
So
you could roll a history check if you'd like.
Or...
Yeah, I'll roll a history check to see if I remember.
Not bad.
Natural 1.
What?
But wouldn't that be with disadvantage or advantage?
Yes, that would be with disadvantage.
And
He currently has disadvantage.
why does he have disadvantage?
I expended one of my tokens.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
You need to give him disadvantage on that.
That means there's important information hidden in here somewhere.
Or I just wanted him to have a nat 1.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I think
fair
it's
enough.
more if you wanted the nat 1.
Okay, now you have to, but now you have to deliver.
Yeah, that was probably the most agonizing experience you've ever gone through, Vara.
And he delivered.
Yeah, I don't really remember it that well.
Hmm.
Oh no, you recall extreme pain. You're not sure.
Dang it.
You can't be 100% sure whether it was pain then or whether you just had a micro seizure.
But nobody said that he has to had to tell us this.
Oh no, he doesn't have to tell you this. But that is what he remembers.
Yeah, I don't remember if I felt anything from it. Could it be from the fact that you attuned to one of the stones or crystals or gems or whatever they are?
I
Maybe.
was thinking that, but Vulpes also has one. And they didn't feel any pain.
Maybe Vecna is just an asshole.
Could it be from the mark he gave you?
I suppose so.
What does that mark mean?
It's a dragon mark.
Oh. Getting a dragon mark sounds painful.
Maybe.
Do you know specifically what it takes to get a dragon mark?
Did he tell me this or did I look it up? Because I know that I know.
You looked it up.
I looked it up. From my research, it looks like they can be gifted from dragons, taken from dragons, or you can get them when they're slain.
Okay. Gifted or taken?
And mine seems to align with the taken variety.
I've guessed that too, if it comes with pain.
Why do you think it was the taken one?
Let me just flip the page.
Wait, did you actually write something down?
Well, is the only person in this whole
I have a
campaign
full
who
page
does
of notes from that research session.
I'm so proud.
Well, is the only person who doesn't know, and that's since the start.
I haven't really had a reason to write things down.
So when the mark is as a blessing, then it normally is some sort of change in the eyes or a marking right around them. When you kill them, it's typically shows up as a scar of some sort. But when it's been taken, it's normally some sort of symbol or tattoo like this mark.
But I mean, it's on your cheek, so it is close to the eye.
I think it's still, from the description, it still sounds more similar to one that's been taken.
Did Vecna explain why he gave it to you?
He said it was the last of Kay's essence, I believe.
Oh shit.
That's what it was, right?
It was a leftover essence after he had finished converting the rest of it into the clothes that you wear. Well, the amulet.
Yeah,
Please tell me if you
the
ever get a
leftover essence.
Please tell me if you ever get like an undesirable hunger for tails. You can work
I
that out.
I will let you know if that does happen.
Thank you.
Rael says as she licks her lips.
Well, I mean, in fairness, I did have one party member who quite literally ate my brain, so who am I to judge?
What?
Kelhadre. That's really all I need to say.
Oh, I don't know that dude very well, but he didn't seem like somebody who would eat a brain.
Oh, he's not when you met him, but at some point between then and when we ended up teaming up with Acho to go deal with half-orcs causing a problem, he became a psychopathic villain.
Wait, what?
So you know that flood that killed millions of people?
Yes?
He
Heard of
caused it.
that? Oh my god.
Yeah. He clearly ignored the consequences of playing with something that dealt with chaos magic, and that resulted in well, millions of people dying.
While he's telling us that, my head slowly turns towards Volpus.
I'm gonna go over him, kind of put my hand on Varys, and I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I know that must have been really hard for you to
Wow.
see.
Honestly, I had already stopped trusting him by that point.
Oh, fuck.
He kind of very much lost my trust when he got me stuck in the astral plane.
What?
Yep. He came up with the brilliant idea of, oh, hey, unlike Acho and myself, you have issues with cold. So, why don't we stick you in this bag of holding, with some way to get air across? And yeah, everything should work out fine. Unfortunately, while I don't think Acho would have gotten involved, I didn't really have much of a chance fighting Kel or really pushing back against it. So I went with it. And then, well, I got stuck in the astral plane. And then so did him and Acho. Acho escaped. I was able to escape. And, well, he escaped by becoming a vampire. And at some point, he cut off my head. So I blame him for what happened there. Because that was his fault. He should not have pushed that idea.
I'm so sorry that you have gone through this. And you might have met some of the people in this world who really understand that. But yeah, that explains so much about Nathan's behavior when we last met him.
Yeah, because that happened several weeks after I almost died because of hypothermia.
Oh, now I realize something. We at some point went 5 years into the future. What did you do in that 5 years?
I was in the astral plane.
Oh, so you also got like not lived
Yeah,
that
I got
time, but
yeeted. Um, five 5 years into the future when the trials had already started invading.
Mhm.
And of course, it was right after we got out of the astral plane. Kelhadre got his markings and, well, descended into madness and became a psychopathic villain.
Wow, these markings are really not a blessing at all.
He had the chaotic neutral markings.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's like based on what markings you get. That's
Oh, no. Those markings seem to trigger magical effects every time he did something perfectly. Either he did something so terribly he perfectly failed it, or he did everything to the best of his ability, so he perfectly did it.
I'm somehow very, very happy now that you two got rid of them.
It was the higher council that killed him.
Oh no, I was talking to like Well and Vopers
I just kind of
about the markings.
look
Oh,
off for a second and then look back.
you should be fine if the markings don't have any connection to magic.
Yeah, still like the markings didn't help us in most situations. They made many things worse. All of them.
Achos seemed pretty useful.
Acho had markings?
Yeah, he was lawful neutral.
What did they do?
From what I could tell, he never really seemed to have advantage or disadvantage. Like, there was nothing that could hinder or aid him. And I don't think I ever saw him get take extra damage from someone doing an attack perfectly on him. So I don't know if he was affected by perfectly by perfect attacks.
I'm sure he'll find a way to somehow get screwed over by this. Like, even if it sounds good, the ramification we don't know. But okay, enough about markings. Yeah, next day, get to the market tent. I want to talk to the to Shiro. You should figure out something about these curses. Like, try to research. Like, if anybody
so
can tell what they are.
So who's doing the research on the curses again?
I
You
would
and
think it
Rel.
would be you and I.
All right. I'm guessing Vulpus is going with you, or are we just sticking Vulpus back in the spell lab?
Vopers, do you want to go to the spell lab?
Vulpes like spell lab.
Okay.
Vopers, if you talk like a kobold one more time, I'm going to stab you.
Please don't. All
Vulpus
right.
understand.
I take.
Um,
Oh no! I can't. I can't do that when the player's not here. Shit.
I'm just gonna make sure that Vulpus goes to the spell lab, and then I'll meet up with Rail in the library.
After Vopers said that commentless, I'm going to bed.
One final thing that I just want to clarify before you head off. Should we use the alternate names? Or should we stick with what we know? It as
in
much as
Celestia, you guys should use your alternate names because that's what you have on your sheet. Elsewhere, it doesn't really matter.
as much as I don't like deception, I think that in this particular instance it may be
I just kind of went by Varus because I didn't want to have to deal with the whole shenanigans of making a believable cover story and name.
A cat that's pretending to sleep wrecks out his farm.
Alright. Sleep well then, Light.
All right, so Volpus
Rail
is
says as she looks at your tail and licks her lips.
I'm
I'm gonna run my tongue along my teeth. Are they any pointier? why are you being quiet for so long?
I'm just laughing.
Okay. I was like, what did I discover?
cat blood.
Anyway.
So I guess Rail and Varus are going to the library to do research. Oh wait, I'm just
It's
gonna roll
like
my new portents.
midnight.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I thought we skipped to the next day.
Does Volpez go to bed?
Is someone going to keep an eye on them the entire night?
All right. Rail, do you mind watching Volpus for 4 hours?
I gotcha.
All right. I'm gonna sleep for 4 hours and then let Rail get a long rest.
Okay. The very next day, ba 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 da.
All right, I will roll my portents. Wow.
Wait, what are you rolling for?
My portents. I'm a divination wizard.
Ah.
All right. I guess let's make sure Volpus goes to the spell lab, and
Let's
then
first eat something.
okay. Not used to getting more than one meal a day.
What?
I literally, for most of my time in this world, I was basically surviving off magic food.
Sounds familiar. Good berries and fish.
Yeah, we use create food and water.
Would have come in handy at some point with us.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess I will eat and then make sure Volpus goes to the spell lab and stays there to work on her
So you drop
his spells.
You drop Volpes off at daycare?
Yeah, pretty much.
Then where would you like to go?
This daycare is looked over by Alice.
No. She is not the one in charge of the daycare.
It's a sober drunk.
Yes.
That's somehow better.
All right, let's go to the library to do the research.
And you arrive at the library. So go ahead, Red.
Before you go to the library, maybe try to talk to some curse expert in the Mages Guild. If you have no idea what that curse might be, looking in the library is finding a needle in a haystack. without knowing what a needle looks like.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we go there but don't have any idea what we're looking for. Maybe if we can narrow it down first and then do further research.
All right, that could work.
So we're looking for
Well,
arcane practitioners, some sort of mage. Actually, we might be able to. Is there people in the spell labs? Is that kind of their area, or is that strictly for work?
That's one of their areas. Would you like to ask someone there?
Yeah, if there's like a front
Roll 1d16 for me.
1d16.
I think it's just which person you are encountering.
Oh, great. Ah!
16 is Alice.
oh God, no.
No, I think that would have to be 1.
Who said 1 is good and 1 is bad and 16 is good?
Every crit book, every crit roll.
And you
This
don't
isn't
know
a-
James.
This isn't a different system where low rolls are good.
Yeah, but it's not an ability. It's not a skill check. So, oh my God, Morgana again.
You come across this person.
Oh wait.
They're just looking at a few different potions at the time.
James.
Yep.
No, bad. Don't do that.
What I do?
Creating some
Excuse me.
explosions.
Yes.
Hello. We were wondering if you had knowledge on curses or like who can figure out what they are?
Clerics are pretty good at that, but I guess I could whip something up. I'll have my friend meet you there. Where do you want this taken care of?
Oh, we were just looking for whoever could do it, so wherever's best.
Alright, they gesture into one of the empty rooms.
All right, I guess we follow then.
Wasn't expecting to get to use these tokens so quickly, but neat.
Which tokens?
Thank you.
So about 10 minutes go by, and then Tara also meets you in that room.
Okay.
Wait,
All
what
right.
is what's going on there? With the eyes. Like just I can't quite understand what's going on in meta. Like what am I looking at here?
Person somehow looks like the goodest evil person I've ever seen.
No, that looks like someone who's gone crazy.
Yeah, what I said.
Oh, okay.
That gives me the distinct impression of a black hole.
Okay, makeup, gotcha.
Gives me the distinctive impression of someone who
Actually,
got
that's the wrong
punched by-
Tara. Let me grab the correct one.
Oh.
If you take half of that, she looks like me 4 weeks ago.
What?
That's what Tara looks like.
Oh, something on her wrists. And another cloak. No, shoulder pads. Huh.
So, I heard you needed a curse looked at.
Hello. Yeah.
They place the lamp on the desk, then they grab out 2 scrolls and sit them down next to each other.
Welcome to the curse, Doctor.
Who needs it broken?
We wanted it identified first.
If possible.
I mean, just cast Identify at a high enough level.
Meta, I did not think it was that easy.
Do you have it?
Meta-wise, the spell... Hold on, let me see. Did I ever take that as a spell? No, I'd have to, I'd have to take it.
We were actually hoping to find someone who could do that for us. It's not quite in our capabilities.
Alright. They grab out their artificer item. Then they walk over to use. Who needs it done?
I guess we'll start with Rail first.
Alright. Before we do, I just want to make sure, how much will this be?
Yes, good.
I get to keep the curse when we're done.
What if it's not something we want removed?
I hadn't thought of that. Let's just say you owe me a favor.
Oh. Oh. What type of favor?
No clue, haven't thought of it yet.
Rail looks very uncomfortable with the idea of this.
Understandable.
I'll leave the decision up to you, Rail.
Oh gosh.
You're going first.
I also don't want to owe that another one a favor, so he's pushing someone else first.
I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, but I don't quite feel comfortable with that. Is there something else?
Right, what can you offer me?
That's so open-ended. I hate that. That was meta, by the way.
How about you teach at my school for a year?
Oh, I don't really know how much I have to teach.
We'll find you. Goddamn hiccups.
Yikes.
We'll find it, you see.
Where is the school located?
I can't say the name here.
That's suspicious.
They write it down on a piece of paper and hand it to you.
What does it say?
Echo's Refuge.
Ah.
You can't say that here?
No, if they tried to nuke it out of existence a couple years ago, I'm going to jump off a bridge.
You
I'm
two
sorry.
shouldn't have any
Why?
idea what that is. We know that town as Atlas.
Oh, you're right. Rats.
So yeah, but this.
I don't.
No, thanks for the
I mean,
reminder.
I wouldn't mind. What do you teach at that school, or what would you need covered anyway?
Well, we pretty much teach everything.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind teaching at your school.
We have a
for
few
year.
people from the Church of Nathan who help out as well.
Who?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind teaching there for a year.
Alright. So, is that a deal then?
Yeah, that would be a deal for me at least.
Alright, you see a golden contract appear with letters written in black ink on a gold parchment.
All right, I'm going to. So, is it signed, or do I have to sign it?
You'd have to sign it.
Dude,
All right.
think about it twice.
I'm going to read the contract to make sure it doesn't interfere with anything I've already planned on doing.
It says you'll be called upon to... These hiccups. It says you'll be called upon to teach for 1 year.
All right.
That's so vague.
Yeah. All right. I will sign the contract.
Okay. Now for the rest of yours.
I'm not there.
Only Rail is.
Well, Rail.
It's Ashley, actually. Um.
One second.
Yeah.
I would need to think on that for a little bit.
I mean, it is the best academy in, well, anyway. We've got mortals. We've got mortals. A couple Celestials teach it, and it's actually run by Immortal. It's also sponsored by the town, so Atlas handles most of the finances.
Oh. Wait, Atlas? In this place?
Yes,
Did they happen to rename this place again?
a few times, yes.
Oh, wait, what? Who tried to wipe it out? And why?
When the Celestials arrived a couple years ago, there was a fight over who got to keep them. Turns out, Celestials, more firepower. They get to keep them. They rained meteors
Was
down on the
this-
town for about a day.
That's awful.
That seems like one celestial throwing a hissy fit.
But since it's still there, it wasn't damaged too badly? And the people?
Not a scratch on it.
So glad to hear that.
Good to know the city had defenses in place for the obnoxious celestials and mortals who decide to throw temper tantrums.
Yeah, it was nice. So, do you agree?
I have a few things to take care of first, so I can't quite yet. I'll continue thinking on it.
Alright then, Varus, you're up. Unless you want me to use your deal on her.
No, don't do
No,
that.
I kind of want to know what the curse that was placed on me is. Because I haven't, well, I might know how I got it, and I want to see if I'm right about it.
Alright. I'm gonna need you to stand still.
Alright, I stand still.
They pick up the lamp, they hold it over your head, and then they pour. And you can see a golden liquid just pour out all over Varus.
Does he look to be in distress?
Varus, it feels like someone's pouring a warm yellow liquid on you.
Okay.
Magic is weird.
This is very weird. Not saying anything just yet.
Okay. And then they firebolt. They just shoot a firebolt at the ground and the oil catches alight.
I'm watching very closely for signs of distress and agony.
You see purple flames light up all over you, Varus, but it doesn't appear to burn.
Okay, I'm now very interested in what she's doing.
They grab out a scroll and they toss it into the flame. What falls to the ground after it hits it is a small pendant. The flames slowly go out and they pick up the pendant. And then they cast Identify.
Wouldn't she have done that before?
Alright, this looks to be fairly straightforward. Looks to just be an Elven Curse.
What kind of curse specifically?
Sorry, these hiccups are driving me insane.
You need a break, say so.
It's all good. Well, the Elven Curse of Aging. You know how elves are immortal, right?
Yeah.
How do you think they sustain that?
Ah. Did not know they sustained it through a curse.
Of course, all... this hiccup, sorry. All powerful effects like this come with a drawback of sort.
And what's the drawback for immortality? Or at least not aging to death?
They shrug. Depends entirely on your elven house.
Yeah, I think that's a curse I want to keep.
Are you sure?
Yes, but I will be more than happy to let you know if I change my opinion on that.
Alright. Then I guess my work here is done.
Thank you for your help.
Thank you.
They walk out of the room. And Morgana follows them. What would you like to do?
So did the pendant disappear, or
They took
what
it with
happened
them.
with that? Oh, okay.
Wait, wasn't
and-
that the curse?
Yeah. I did say I wanted to keep that.
You did say that.
Yep.
Are you a follower?
Okay, Meta. If Varus dies, would he get the curse back?
Good question.
Just run after them. At least try it.
Yeah, I'm gonna at least speak to Tara so I can get the pendant back.
So you run out of the room after them?
After Tara, yeah.
Okay. Tara immediately turns around and throws a potion at you because you're running up at them.
I'm just gonna. Can I dodge the potion and just ask for the pendant back?
What is your AC?
Hold on. I don't think I have mage armor.
Oh.
16.
They hit.
How much damage?
You need to make a will save. Wisdom save throw.
Oh. Okay. Gee.
You see vines wrap around you and hold you in place. Everyone else, you just see them stop in place.
Okay.
Did I see this?
Yep. You're able to speak.
Yeah. Can I just ask for the pendant back, which has the curse?
The pendant doesn't have the curse. It has the label
Oh.
on it.
Ah, thank you. Sorry about that. Just wanted to know about that. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Make another wisdom saving throw.
Alright. This is going to be a very obnoxious thing, Meta.
And you break free. The vines snap.
That was a very interesting potion effect.
I based it on the hold person spell.
Definitely worked wonders.
Well, if it didn't, I wouldn't have used it.
Alright. I'm gonna head off and I guess head to the library now.
Right, they walk off. So you're all heading to the library?
Yep.
I wasn't even.
Yeah.
I haven't gone with them to that meeting.
Okay. So Shadow, where are you going?
I'm visiting the Feast Guild again.
Okay, you gain entry again.
And I'm looking around for Shiro.
You see someone trailing you.
Ah! I'm turning around. Is it the same person or someone
Different.
else? Ah, hello. I could need some help.
What can I assist you with?
I don't know if you can, but do you know where Shiro is?
No, I don't.
Okay. Would have been too lucky if you would have. Do you know anybody who might know where he is?
Yes, I do.
Could you bring me to that person?
Sure.
Yep. And I follow him.
They lead you out of a thieves' guild and over to the tent.
Okay. Yeah, I would still follow them. A little bit surprised, but okay.
And inside you see this person.
This person? Oh. Okay. So he's leading me to them.
Yep.
Hello?
Oh, who are you?
My name is Light. What's yours?
Sorry, hiccups. Well, how would you like to pay for my name?
It's that important that I have to pay for it.
Oh, everything with me is a deal.
Are you the devil? Come on, say it.
This person's about 4 feet tall. No. Though who and what I am will cost you. With your perception, you can tell that this person's a vampire.
Oh. Who? I don't know. What? Your teeth are very telling of that. But let's make business. I'm here to find Shiro. This guy, I asked him and he led me to you.
So
As
you're
you
looking
might
for the
know.
founder.
Yeah, basically.
Then what's your offer?
What's my offer?
Yes, for this information.
Hmm. You don't seem to need gold. In return, I could do something for you.
Sorry, what's that?
You don't seem to need gold. I can tell by how you look. I would be willing to do something for you in return.
Then you've got yourself a deal. So, if you're looking for the founders, they're not actually within the city at the moment. But I can tell you where to find them.
Where are they right now?
They're currently over in the human empire.
They're in the human empire.
Correct.
Hmm.
Currently in the capital city.
Are they going to return soon?
I'm unsure of that. They appear to be preparing for a dragon siege.
For a what now?
Dragon siege.
I want to siege something with a dragon.
Yes.
the human empire?
No, the founders.
Yeah, the founders want to siege the human empire with a dragon.
No, they want to go and siege a dragon.
Oh. Wait, if we talk about siege, like... Okay, meta-wise, like the... what do you mean by that?
They're going to take their group and they're going to break into a dragon's place and lay siege to it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Not in a position to stop them, I think. Okay, who really is? So they might not be in town for a while. That's shit. Can I ask you another question in this deal?
No.
Sad. Hmm, 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 hmm. Okay, don't know anything else right now. Wait, just one more thing. You don't have to answer. Does the name Vecna ring any bells? And I'm looking for like his reaction. James?
There appears to be no response from them.
Okay. And thanks for the help, and you'll find me around town, maybe. And I'm going to leave if they don't say anything more.
Alright.
A deal with the devil.
Oh, he's worse than that.
Vampire. Oh shit. I basically sold my soul.
An open-ended deal.
Yeah, let's see how that's going to bite me in the ass. Might not have been worth it.
Alright. So what would you like to
Okay,
do?
maybe it's not. Yeah. If he's not in town. I'm going to wait in front of a mage guild.
Alright, you see everyone else come out.
Ah. You found something out about the curse?
My curse and Rail probably has same thing since she's an elf to some extent.
Oh, it has something to do with... Yeah, that makes sense that only you two are affected.
Are
What?
you
Yeah,
a full elf or a half elf?
wouldn't matter. You still have elf in you.
Still.
Either way, we could.
What was the curse?
It's how they. Well, it's why they don't die of age.
Ah. Yeah, wow, that makes way too much sense.
So I'm gonna, I guess, go into the library and speak to someone where I could look that stuff up?
If we want to go shopping before that?
Sure, let's do that.
Yeah. Well, you can join if you also need something. I just want to hang out.
I'll hang out. Not sure what else to do at the moment. I researched most of what I was looking for.
Let's head to the library. Library.
You
No,
arrive at the
no,
library.
no, wrong. Sorry, back. I misspoke.
So,
Market tent.
You arrive back at the
So-
market tent.
We didn't go to the library. That was just my brain fart.
And you see the same person sitting in the middle of the tent.
Is there nothing else in it?
Oh, there's items all
Like-
around.
I will be right back.
But there is only the one
Oh.
salesman.
Ah, he's a salesman there. Should we wait for Varus or?
So, wait, this one little tent is the market?
The tent's much, much bigger on the inside.
A Doctor Who?
Okay.
And there's probably hundreds of thousands of different items in there.
Ooh.
Hello again.
There's actually just a section just for coins. Gold, silver, platinum, gemstone coins, other metal coins,
Okay, my assumption
mithril,
that he doesn't need money was right.
adamantine.
Why didn't you tell me that before?
Wasn't the focus of the trip.
Still. Passage perception 27.
I was fairly confident you were coming back.
Hmm?
I was fairly confident you were coming back.
Okay.
So, were you looking for anything specific, Shadow?
Yeah. Hello again. This time, I'm here to buy stuff.
Oh, and what do you have to
Just
offer?
want gold.
Alright, what would you like to buy?
Do you have spell storing rings?
Yes.
What kind of?
All the kinds. We've even got an artifact one. We've got a cursed one. It is said that that one can store spells of epic intent.
Sounds tempting, but not the thing I'm really
He gestures to one on his
searching
finger. This one can store pretty much any magic put within it. Could hold 50 first level spells.
for. Wow. You're not a guy I want to mess with. No, I'm searching for something a little bit more basic than that.
What sort of spells are you looking for it to hold?
Counter spell.
So you want a type 2.
Isn't counter spell like cast at different levels?
Well, yeah, you can if you'd like.
How much would a type 2 be? How expensive?
Just get out the door.
Mhm.
Just under 20,000.
How much is a type 3?
Just under 75,000.
What is like the difference between the two? Except for the price.
The equivalent of 2 first level spells.
Hmm. Yeah, I'd take a type 3.
Alright, 78,400.
Can I try to put that price down a bit?
No, you may not.
Oh, that was a meta question, sorry.
Ah,
I wouldn't ask him directly that.
what is your persuasion?
+9?
No.
Okay, how much was it again?
78,400.
1,400. Okay, I'm paying him that.
Alright. What else do you desire?
Nothing at the moment, but my friends might have something they want to buy.
What about the rest of you?
Do you have any items that help with stealth?
Oh, I've got all sorts of items that can help with stealth. He picks up a wand and waves it around. You can see that a bracer, a necklace, a book, a manual, a iron stone, and a gemstone all appear in front of him. Each of these can help in their own way.
And how does each how would each one help?
Well, the book will increase your abilities when it comes to dexterity. It will train you in ways that are unknown to most. The manual will teach you the secrets of stealth, making you a master at the technique. The iron stone, it will orbit and help you, granting you help whenever you attempt the task. The bracelets, well, they make you feel as light as a feather, and just as quick on your feet. And a necklace. The necklace makes you invisible, only for a time.
And what are the prices for each one?
What can you offer?
I have platinum.
He now has to do math in his head.
The necklace would be about 80,000. The braces, about 15,000. The manual, 1 million. So, oh, wait, no, this is platinum. I'm doing math in gold.
The manual is 1,000,000.
Million gold.
Yeah, that makes sense actually.
The tome?
Why?
The tome would also be 1,000,000.
Oh my
Because I'm pretty sure both of those are artifacts.
god.
That was meta.
Yeah.
And so the bracers were 15,000 gold.
Correct.
All right. And Meta, what did they do?
Necklace with invisibility. He said they make you feel as light as a feather.
And he said that was okay, and that was 15,000. I'll I guess buy the bracers or bracelets.
Alright.
And how much platinum is that?
1,500.
I will give him that.
Alright. The items all seem to fly back to where they were except for the braces. Now, if I'm not mistaken, you've already got one brace on.
Yep, that's it's holding my spell focus in place.
Yep. So what is your plan for these? For a pair must be worn for the magic to be in use.
That is something I need to think about carefully because I don't want to screw up my spell focus either.
I'd be happy to buy that stone off you. It'll go well in my collection of 6.
Could I return later and sell it to you?
Of course.
All right.
Wait, what stone?
The stone that's in the bracer.
Oh, okay. So it's
Yeah.
not one of the stones, or is it?
It is.
Oh.
Yeah.
The force stone, right?
Yep.
Ah, that one.
I
Oh
don't
yeah.
think you want to give that up.
But collection
So,
of
James?
Yep.
This is a meta question, but would I be able to wear the other bracer over the one that's holding the spell focus?
No.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. All right. I will. Is there any way I could wear the pair without removing the other bracer?
Not really. Not unless you've got an extra set of arms.
Would I be able to connect the spell focus to the pair of bracers that I just bought, so I don't have to stop touching it.
No, the brace that you've got is... So the brace that you've got is designed to actually contain the power of it, whereas the ones that you've got now, the new ones, are designed for a completely different purpose.
All right. Then I'll put that in my... I'll put them in... I guess I'll just put them in the...
Alright.
Yeah, put them away.
Think that's it?
Yep, that's it.
Well, do you have something?
I've just been walking around looking at all the shiny things, but no, I'm not looking for anything.
Okay. Until later. Bye.
Very well.
And I think we're leaving.
Yep.
Would I have noticed that he was a vampire, or was I staying far enough away not to?
You would have all probably noticed.
Okay, then I was definitely keeping my distance.
Okay. So, what's the next move?
I guess we go to the library to look up the Elven Curses.
You can do that. Not really that much of a library guy. I'll look around the city a little bit.
Alright. So you arrive at the library.
Yep.
There's a section on Elven Curses.
Do I recognize the librarian?
Yep, it's the same one as the first time.
Ah, okay.
Do we need a library card?
He assumed that you're with her.
Oh, okay. Perks of you having one, I guess, Rail.
Yep.
All right, I will go to the section about about Elven curses.
What languages can you speak?
Hold on. Those are the languages I can speak.
Draconic, Celestial. So you cannot currently read any of the languages that these books are written in.
Oh. Am I able to identify what languages they're written in?
Nothing you've ever seen before.
Okay. Hold on. What spell level? I'm just looking up a spell that Varys would probably take. I'm gonna ask Rail if she's able to read the book on Elvish curses.
I'm pretty sure I know.
What
the
languages
same...
can you You... Oh wow, you do
Yeah,
know
I
the
just
same
know the
languages.
same languages.
You cannot read it either.
Shadow, are you there with us?
No. And
Oh.
no.
Okay. I would like to go and ask the librarian what language it's written in.
Each of those are written in their in-house language, usually a combination of runes with their own unique alphabet.
Oh, I see.
So I'm gonna
go back over to Varys and tell him that.
Okay, so would we be able to cast the spell Comprehend Languages to understand this?
You can try.
I'm gonna ask him for permission first.
He allows it.
All right.
Good
Then
idea.
I would take the spell and cast Comprehend Languages as I guess a ritual.
Some parts of it become legible, but other parts aren't. Basically, some letters in the words become readable.
Would I be able to figure any of it?
It's not enough
of
to
it
piece
out?
together any of the words. It's sort of like you gained access to all the vowels, but all the rest is obscure.
Okay.
Is there any translation guides around?
Not for these.
Rats. Okay.
It would have been way too convenient.
The elves went to great lengths to make it as difficult to translate as possible. There's only really one feature that actually makes it so that you can read these right off the bat, and that's the warlock runic reader. That is the only way you can read these without being trained in it.
Okay. Do you know of anything that could help us read this to figure out the effects of the Elvish curses?
Are you asking me or the librarian?
You, because I don't think I went back to the librarian.
I have no idea. If your spell didn't work, then I would assume we would need some sort of scholar who has learned these from a long time ago. I don't know if we'd find someone that specialized even here.
And I don't know if there's an item we could borrow either.
But
Shadow.
she did say it was the standard for elves, so maybe it's fine?
Yeah, but it would be nice to know the side effect for each type of elf or house to see if I can figure out which negative effect applies to me.
Fair enough.
Shadow, is there anything else on your list before you go to Ren?
I think today I would first look around the town for a little bit. Just see if something interesting is there. What is like the whole stuff on the right side of the map?
Celestial housing, and then the bottom right is Mage Academy, all of the different academies, the alchemy, the specialists, the trainers.
Okay, I'm going to the alchemist.
Alright. You see more guns.
Hello. Huh. I'm waiting until she's finished.
No, she's running the store.
Ah, okay. Sorry, I thought she was. Hello. I
Hello.
need some help with something.
With what?
Can you figure out, like, the potion I have here? And I take out the potion that Vulpes gave me few days back. Can you figure out what that potion
Is
does?
that a vial potion?
I have no clue. That's why I'm here.
Yes, it will guide you to whatever you truly desire.
Okay, does it have any side effects?
Only that it's direct. It would give you the shortest route there. That follows your
Wow.
exact instructions.
Okay, that sounds powerful.
It is. They're normally made by sacrificing the souls of innocents.
Oh my god.
While they're difficult to make, their potency isn't exactly corrupted. Their reason for being is, as it always is,
Good. Thank you for this information.
5 credits.
Yeah, I give her 5 credits.
Alright.
I'm not a bad person. Okay, and afterwards I think I would visit Vulpes in the spell lab.
Alright. They're still choking along.
Hmm?
They're still going at it.
Yeah. And at some point would most likely ask today to give to put some spells to put some counter spells into the ring.
Yep, they'll do so.
How much space is in there?
What tier is it?
Hmm?
What tier is it?
3.
It can hold 5 spells and 5 first level spells, or 1 counter spell and then 2 first level, or 1 second level.
Wait, so I can put only 1 counter spell into it?
Yep.
Yeah, shit. Thought I could have put in multiple. Well, let's go with a counter spell first and 2 first level spells. Am I? No, I don't really know anything at this moment, so take that for later.
Alright.
I would also give Vulpes the map I bought,
Alright.
but keep the tracking stone.
Alright.
And I would, if I don't have already, put on the necklace of non-detection.
Yep.
And look on the map how that affects it.
Completely negates your ability to be tracked.
So there's nothing appear. So the mark just vanishes.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, then I would just like chill there for a little bit.
Alright. Rail and Vault Virus.
Let's see. I guess I would search for history books to see if any talk about Vecna.
Didn't you already do this?
That was me
I did not.
and Shadow.
Oh,
So-
okay. So you'd find some.
Is it in a language I understand
Yes.
or can read?
You should have just talked about that.
You find the same ones that Rail found.
All right.
And to save us all time, to get that information, feel free to watch the previous stream.
I was
Oh,
just gonna message her.
Or just ask Rail for your homework.
hey, he's making it himself.
Rail was just like, not worth it.
I did take notes. I didn't take very good notes,
That's
but
okay,
I
it's
can
on the
give you
stream.
whatever I have. Yeah.
I'll just cross-reference it with what James said on the stream. I just kind of wanted something while the session is going on.
Saves me opening up all of Vecna's files again. Basically, he vanished 50,000 years ago. There was some sort of dark being. Sorry, hiccups. He ruled over an empire. Or really a kingdom. And these stones appeared around that time as well.
Ooh.
Wait, around the time he was ruling or the time he disappeared?
Around the time he disappeared.
Ah.
I think that's something you didn't tell us.
That's because your investigation wasn't high enough.
Fair enough. Wait, you need investigation to get information out of a book, and if you haven't low enough investigation, you just overread them. Wow.
Investigation gets you information. History allows you to recall it.
I somehow feel cheated by a fact that I 100% agree with.
Other than that, that's pretty much all the information. That and the stuff that was said on stream.
Alright.
I think the stones were the only things missing as well. Between Rail and Shadow, their DC covered pretty much everything.
More use on mine, but okay.
I just spoke the right languages, so it worked out for me.
Yeah, no, don't have to be so nice, like my intelligence isn't that good.
Alright. What would you like to do now?
I think we would meet up. Well,
Yeah.
do something before
Well, I've
that, but I
already
think
I was already reading all the books that he is going through now, so I probably just head back to the house as soon as I discover that I can't find anything out about the curses.
Alright. You arrive there.
I would, once I'm finished, head back to the house.
I think me and Vulpus would arrive there sometime in the evening.
Alright. Is there anything in particular you want to do there, Rail?
If I don't find anyone there, then I'll actually just take a quick walk around the city, see what it's got going on.
Yeah. Seems rather peaceful for the most part. Mortals and Celestials are getting drunk together. A lot of them are doing drugs. Like, more than should be.
Yep, that seems like a reasonable trade-off.
That sounds like a capital.
I'm going to avoid those areas.
There's opium in the air. Everywhere you turn around.
It really just sounds like a capital.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and stay away from like the majority of crowds and people and that. There's no plants here. I'm so sad.
There's occasional plants, not very many though.
Algae.
Yeah. No forest to run into though.
Underwater plants.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stroll around, see if I find anything of interest to me, and if not, then I'll head back, I guess.
There wouldn't be too much. Actually, on this day, I don't think there would be anything that would interest you too much. There's not really many people out.
Founders are not in town. Shouldn't it be like the parents have left the house?
Actually, it's more... This is around the time that people are getting split up into groups to go and do quests, and they'll come back next year.
Ah.
So all of the guilds are having their meetings.
Alright. Well, if nothing's going on, then I'll head back to the house and check the jar
Alright.
to see if I got a letter back from Nathan, which I actually did already.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna sit down and read that.
Alright. So the rest of you arrive back at the house.
Hey guys, how did your research go?
Vulpes go straight to bed. Their hair is singed.
As they're walking by, I'm just gonna prestidigitate and kind of like clean off the ash.
Have
Yeah,
a shower
nothing major.
first.
That spell just went a little bit bad. But hey, it happens. Wait, was I present when that happened, or happened it before I came?
The singe?
Yeah.
That was before.
Yeah, I think I would have noticed that and asked about it.
They didn't feel like talking about it. Their cards got burnt.
No! That's not fair. Well, they're not here.
Vulpes wanted
Aww.
to make them like living monsters, like animate them.
Anyway, I'm just gonna kind of hold up the note that I'm reading to Shadow. Nathan says hi.
Oh. Nice. Something else interesting?
Not too much, just a basic update. I can show you later.
Yeah, like, I hope you will tell me if there's something important. But how did your research go? Hello?
There's.
Both of you.
The research was interesting. We found out that the elves created languages for their own curses regarding their own houses to make it harder for people to find them.
Do you know what kind of house you are?
I think so, but I would have to do more research into that. And I don't think elves are just going to share that knowledge with other people.
Interesting.
I was actually wondering about that. Since we aren't from here, would we even technically have family lines?
It depends how they break it up, because if they break it up for certain, like if they break it up to the different type of elves, we would. If it's for each individual house, then no, probably not.
Hmm.
Maybe your house is celestial.
Ugh.
They are all grouped together in one.
Just a heads up, the thunderstorm starting on my end.
Shit.
Okay. So
If you want to find out more about this, like, I'm planning on visiting the Elven Forest.
all right, I'm
Really?
going with you.
Yeah, I've read something about Vecna, and he is like basically lived around 50,000 years ago, and then I talked to
Yeah.
the librarian, and they told me that they might be elves in that forest who lived around that time.
Wow.
And even if not, like, there might have better documentation about that time because they live for so long. And
Yeah, you're definitely gonna need me to go there with you.
yeah,
That's a great idea, though.
Yeah.
are they
I
so
don't know
bad
if it.
or?
I don't know if it's all elves, but I went to an elven fortress, and their response to a satyr was, "Oh, are you the slave of, well, me?"
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's why if you're gonna go there, I want to be careful about that.
Yeah, but so if you're not with me, they might not think I'm a slave.
Yeah, but they also might not answer anything you want either.
That's
Since you're a
true.
full elf, it might help
Hmm. Yeah, but
add some.
I have nothing against you joining me, and I would have thought like that would have been the best idea, better than splitting up.
Yeah.
We also would take Vulpes.
Meta, is Vulpes a human?
Vulpus is a Vulpus.
They used to be human. They are now question marks.
Yeah, it's not. They look human enough.
They
Okay.
identify as a human.
Okay. It's humans written on their character sheet.
Yes, that's why I said they identify as a human.
Yeah.
Okay.
They think something else.
Can
Can we make Vulpes into a subways? You start with a wisdom of -5.
I suggest if we're gonna bring Vulpus, we might want to either we should very much not bring him.
Oh, if I'm going, he's going too.
Alright.
Then we're going to have to make sure they don't view him as a human.
Okay.
If the elves are anything like the dwarves, that means they absolutely despise humans.
Hmm. I
Which
think his
means
tail might be enough for that, and the wings.
and the and what's it called? And the dwarves also increase the expenses and the prices of everything until
Yeah.
Nathan earned their respect.
Good that I'm not going there to find something to buy. Let's see how it goes, but I think it's a good destination, and if you also want to find stuff out, then it might be just our next target, and if nothing works, like, then
Alright, so what would you like to
we
do?
dealt with word stuff. Also, I would need you two to teach me Elvish.
Yeah, so
Before we go there, that would be nice.
yeah.
So where are you going to?
Yeah. Oh no, first to bed, and I think the next day we're heading to Lewin's.
Alright. So you all
Yep.
heading to sleep for the night?
Yeah.
And next day all four of you teleport to Lorin?
Can I do something before that?
Sure.
Is there like a guild hall or something like the registration building
Yes.
that was in the last city? Yeah, I would firstly go there.
Yep.
Is there somebody in there?
Yeah, there's a few different elves.
Elves.
Yep, half elves. Mortal and celestial.
I would go to someone who looks mortal.
Alright.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
I have a few questions. Firstly, if we would like, is here in the city something like a teleport circle that we could use?
Of course, in the church.
How much does it cost?
Just some essence.
Okay, then I might need to pay for food. Okay. Second thing, if we want to come back, can we do that with like normal teleportation rings? Or is there a barrier in place for that?
The rings will bring you back to this place.
Okay.
All teleportation is redirected to the church of
Oh, that won't be a problem. What is that church of? Like?
the Church
What
of the
is
Six.
it? Ah, that stuff, yeah. The six. Just as a last question, I hope that doesn't come across too weird, but I really... You are a half-elf, aren't you? Or
Correct.
no? Just out of interest, because I need to know something. How old are you?
414.
Is that like young for elves considered?
For most elves, yes, but I'm a half elf, so that's about mid-age.
Have you ever met any elves that are like multiple 10,000s of years old?
Yes, I've met the order of my bloodline. He was 214,000 years old.
He was 14,000 years old.
214.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. Wow, that's
Celestial years, of course.
interesting. Oh yeah, totally. That's also what I'm talking about. Is there any way that I could like get an audience with the elder of your bloodline?
Hmm. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do in that regard.
That. Do you know any elves that are around over 50,000 years old and might be willing to somebody who wants to find something out about that time?
You'd need to earn an audience with the elders.
Is there a possibility I can get to that?
Of course, just not through me.
Okay. Um, whom could I get that? Or could you give me a direction how I could go about this?
Sorry, I can't help you in that regard. If it goes south and it gets traced back to me,
Ah, okay. Um, last thing, if I would visit the Elven Forest, do you think that would be a good idea?
if they wish you to be there, then you'll be able to find your way to them. If they do not wish you to be there, then you will die in that forest alone.
That sounds bad. Would it up my chances if I have other elves with me?
Of course.
Good to know. Thank you for that information. That was very helpful, and I hope it wasn't too
Happy to
uncomfortable.
have been some help.
I give him like 5 credits.
Very kind of you.
Yeah, very kind of you to help me like that.
Alright, so what
Okay.
would you like to do?
I would firstly go back to the others and tell them what I found out, like what he told me.
Yep. Don't forget everyone to mark 24 essence off your sheet.
Oh yeah. So, some new things. What do you think about all of this? Sounds like we might be able to go through to the Elven Forest and find something out, but chances we won't come back.
Yeah, I think we should be very, very careful.
Oh yeah, totally. Just also, it's
So,
good that there are elves who live who are that old. Like that's the biggest thing I wanted to find out.
so you wanted to go to Lorenz
Oh yeah, totally.
and
But
let's
before
go
that,
there, I guess.
before that, James, I'm going to crush all the refined crystals I have.
Alright. The essence is returned to you, all 3,000 of it.
Yay.
Shadow.
Yeah?
Is Vulpes here?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Shadow, Vulpes. Are you sure it's a good idea to return there right now?
We didn't really talk more about what we want to do afterwards. Like, there was just one doesn't want to stay in the city.
Well, I mean to Lorenz.
Yeah, I know what you
Because
mean.
we
Just
don't know what's happened since we left.
like the thing
Or
is,
not.
I want to return either way, but just because like grab some stuff and then go, I would go back again or back somewhere else because I'm not really sure if we should stay there.
Alright.
Because as much as I want to, I almost feel like I shouldn't until we figure out what's going on with Vecna.
So you would like it more if you to stay here? I
I wouldn't like it more, but I feel like it might be the best.
I'm not forcing you to go. I'm saying I'm going, but I will return if everything goes right in like it's just a few hours.
I understand.
Um, Volpus, if Well stays, I would like you to stay too. Because I don't know if it's the best idea for you to go there.
Alright.
So, you two would stay here.
Yeah.
Varys,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'm like listening to their wishes more than yours, so I'm also going to return back here to Celestia.
All right, that's fine. I'll come with you.
Yeah. You can stay in Lewins for the rest of the duration, like the last few days, and return here on the last day if we get taken. When we get taken, that's your decision. Just so you know.
We'll see what happens in Lorenz.
Okay. Then, hopefully, until in a few hours. Meta, we won't see each other for like multiple days.
Should we meet somewhere in case something goes wrong, or is there a time frame that you want us to come for you or anything like that?
If we don't return in like 2 days, Lopez and I have a meeting place of justice. We might not be able to go there either. The thing is, if something bad happens, I don't really want you to follow us. It's just...
Ooh, high numbers. That's useful. It's a new day.
Oh no, wait,
Ooh.
Oh shit, what are you rolling for?
Portents.
Ah.
I am totally using those 2 rolls later.
So, well, I gave Volpus a way of finding me.
Even with the
I'm gonna
non-detection?
give
No.
Fulpus the necklace of non-detection before I forget again.
They already have it on.
I'm looking at him with a look of, wait, you still have that, you idiot?
No, it was more of we kept having shit to do, so I didn't have a chance to give it.
You already
to
gave it to them.
Oh, thank God.
I didn't mark it off on my character sheet. That's why I was making sure I gave it.
So, no, not through the non-detection thing, but... And I whisper that to Volpus and, well, I'll take that thing off at sundown. Then you know where I am. But just for a few minutes.
Okay.
If everything goes completely south and you can't find me either through this thing, after 1 week in justice.
Got it.
That's like the last resort that we, Volpus and me, agreed on. So I hope everything goes right. I really think it will, but yeah.
You
Let's
never
make
know
precautions.
here, apparently.
Yeah, but hey, we make precautions that might help in that regard. So until tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I hope so.
Alright. So, would you head to the church?
That hurt. Yes.
Alright, Varus, you follow?
Yep.
Okay, you find your way to the church in the teleportation circle.
Who wins?
Alright.
I hugged Shadow before he left.
Varus, Shadow, you lose 1000 XP.
Alright.
And you appear in
So
Lorenz.
that's how that works.
And I think that's where the session will need to end, because I don't know.
So So
You
we're
guys
going-
will be interacting
that was-
there, and I don't know how much time will pass for the other side.
Yeah. That was and me should be there on Monday.